All right, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. 1 week ago, I took my very first Wegovy pill, and today I am stepping on the scale to give you guys an update. And so, as you can see, that is almost 6 pounds, 5.8 to be exactly. So stick around and let me tell you how I did that. All right, so welcome back to Chance at Change. If you're new here, or if you're one of my 17 viewers or three subscribers from last week, welcome back. But I'm assuming most of you will be new. All right, so last week I posted my first video, day one on Wegovy. If you haven't seen it, I'm gonna have the link down in the description, so go click on that if you want to watch that video. But if you're here again from last week, thank you, that means a lot. So let me get right into the week one update. So let's start what everybody came here for. Week one on the scale, I lost 5.8 pounds. I know I put 6 in the thumbnail, maybe I clickbaited you. 5.8 just didn't have the same look to it when I put it in the thumbnail. It's week one. I know that is mainly a lot of water weight, but I'm still pretty excited and encouraged. So let's get on to what happened this week. So my normal routine for taking the pill was wake up at about 5:45, and I would have my bottle right next to my bed, with my Stanley cup of water. I take my pill, take a sip of water, just a little sip. I know they say you could take I think a fourth of a cup maybe, or a half a cup, I don't remember exactly, but I just took a little sip. Then I lay back down. I've read online, some people say you're not supposed to lay back down, but I don't know. I lay back down, and I usually didn't wake up till about 30 minutes later. So by the time I woke up, if I wanted to, I was able to eat, but I'm not really a big breakfast person anyway, so that's not an issue for me, being able to wait a little bit to eat. So I try to take it first thing, as soon as I wake up, because if I do anything else, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth or whatever, trust me, I might forget. So that's just been my little morning routine. Now let's talk side effects. I really haven't had any side effects worth mentioning too much. No nausea, some slight constipation, but that's really it. So a little bit of fatigue, but I'm also haven't been drinking as much caffeine because I'm cutting out on the coffees and the sodas. So I haven't been drinking as much caffeine, so I may be on some kind of withdrawal or something like that for caffeine. But I have been a little tired, but my sleep still about the same as it was before. Nothing major, no big differences. I still get about between 7 to 8 hours of sleep at night, so my sleep's been pretty normal. So I know a minute ago I said that I didn't have any nausea, but I haven't had nausea, but I have had, I don't know, stomach activity. I could feel I don't know, stuff moving around. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about, but it's not hunger, it's not discomfort or pain. So I could feel stuff happening. I don't know, I just figured I'd point it out. All right, now let's get into the medicine itself. I think I said in my last video that they say the medicine's not supposed to work right away, it's supposed to be just your body getting used to it. But man, I almost a couple times this week I've had to stop eating because I just felt full. I was eating, it was my so-called not a great meal, but I did get a sandwich from Jersey Mike's, and I got half, the half one, not the whole one, obviously, but I got the half one, and then I ended up only eating maybe about half of that. So I was just, full. I just put it away and I ate it later. So there's been another time, or another one or two times where like I start eating and I just get full real quick. So I don't know if it's in my head, but already like I feel like it's helping me out a little bit. I haven't really been having like any cravings. I drink a lot of water, because I think the water will kind of keep me full, or it'll let me know if I really am hungry or not. It's not just, my body wanting something sweet or something. I think I really am hungry. There has been another time I wasn't eating so good this week. I ate some chicken tenders, but that didn't sit very well. Like I ate the chicken tenders and then I was feeling some discomfort after that. Fried chicken tenders, obviously. I was feeling some discomfort after that. So, that might not have been the best idea. Some foods that I ate and that were fine. Maybe I'll try to remember to start taking some more pictures, but we ate a taco salad, just turkey meat with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, with a little bit of cheese and guacamole and sour cream. Had a little taco bowl. So that was a good meal. Another night we did baked chicken. Mine was stuffed with spinach and a little bit of cream cheese. Another meal that was good, we did fish, stuffed catfish. That was very good. Can't remember. Those are like the main one I know. And then for lunch, I'm usually just eating like leftovers. Whatever I have for dinner, I eat the leftovers. I did also buy one of those little like grocery store. It came with grapes, hummus, pita bread, it's like some little snack foods, and it came with these sandwich pinwheels that was, it was a good little lunch. So those are just some things that I've been eating that I find or helping me out. The sides, I'm usually just eating vegetables, broccoli, green beans. I'm trying to branch out a little bit on my veggies because I just kind of like, I like broccoli and cauliflower and green beans. I like corn, but corn's not really good for you. So those are some of the foods I've been eating. Fruit. I do like fruit, but I don't want to eat too much because then that's a lot of sugar. So, and all this weight loss is pretty much so far without really any exercise. I'll walk around a little bit at work, but not a whole lot. Nothing really worth talking about. It's mainly just through diet that I've been, losing. So, but I kind of mentioned it earlier, but I'll say it again. So this always happens for me. Like whenever I start doing, trying to lose weight, the first week or two, it just like sheds right off. I don't know if anybody else is like that, let me know in the comments if anybody else is like that. But I'll start off losing maybe 15-20 pounds in the first 2-3 weeks and like just falls right off. But then after that, I plateau and I start, then I'm like, oh, well, whatever I'm doing is not working, and I end up getting discouraged or something like that. So, I'm excited that I did lose a good bit of weight, but I'm not, going to get too cocky because this has happened before when I wasn't on Wegovy or any medication at all. But still, I'm also not going to act like it's no big deal because 6 pounds is 6 pounds. So I'm definitely off to a good start and I'm happy with that. So mentally, how have I been feeling? I've been feeling pretty good. I'm kind of encouraged, as soon as I see that weight starting to fall off this, drop on the scale, that makes me feel, like it's working, like it's all going to be worth it. So emotionally, I am feeling good, or about as good as somebody with a 4-year-old can feel, because anybody out there with kids can tell you that you can get pretty tired and get pretty drained throughout the week. And my wife's been working a lot lately, so there's definitely some mental days where it takes a lot, but it's all worth it, obviously, but that doesn't mean it's any less stressful. Looking ahead to next week's video, I'm gonna maybe try to do a little more exercising, try to get out, do a walk. I don't have any equipment at my house yet. I know I mentioned maybe getting some dumbbells or some resistance bands or something, just to kind of start trying to build muscle a little bit somehow, some way. But I want to try to start walking. I've been doing pretty good drinking my water, so I want to keep that up. I have been, writing down my foods here and there, but I do need to try to be better about that. Writing down exactly what I'm eating throughout the day. All right, so if you're watching this right now and you're also on Wegovy, pill or injection, whichever one, let me know in the comments. How are you doing? How was your first week? Was it similar to mine? If you happen to just be 1 week in the process, just like me, let me know how your journey's going as well. I'd love to hear, what everybody else is feeling, because I know it's been tough, but it's been rewarding so far for me. And if you're thinking about taking it, look, talk to your doctor, see what they have to say. But so far, I think it's been working out pretty good for me. Hopefully, if you could watch these videos from me, you can see what to expect. I don't know how realistic it'll be for you. My results won't be the exact same as yours, but I would say they're going to be pretty similar. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see my week 2 update whenever it drops, and go back and watch my day 1 on the Wegovy pill video that I have linked in the description. Once again, this is Chance at Change, and thank all of you again for joining me this week. Y'all have a good one.